All right, Shalom. This your brother Yarasha Mah from the GMS Champaign, Illinois branch. Before all things, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth with righteousness and sincerity. All right, Shalom. I'm gonna play some of this article, and filter it. Well, not article, Shalakia. Play this video and filter it out through the scriptures, man. Because these are the things that brothers been warning you about for the last 30 years, all right, from the apostles on down.
What's going on in Idaho? Because some of you have probably heard about this, but the state of Idaho has put a water curtailment order, which is basically a water shutoff order on literally 500,000 acres of farmland. That's a lot of potatoes. A lot of these farmers, this impacts about 6,400 water users, but a lot of these farmers that are farming this land have already invested thousands of acres, thousands of dollars per acre to grow potatoes. Good morning, everyone. My name's Trevor Belknap. I operate a family farm, a fifth-generation family farm in the Snake River Valley of eastern Idaho. And I just wanted to visit with you for a minute about the impacts of the water curtailment order that's been issued by Richard Weaver from the Idaho Department of Water Resources. The situation in which we find ourselves is about as bad as it gets. Not only will we be out of business, many other businesses will be highly impacted, and you, as my friends and neighbors, will also be impacted because we're so interconnected. If the ag economy in eastern Idaho fails, which it surely will if this curtailment order is in place, it can remain in place, will dry up and blow away, just like it did back in the Dust Bowl of the 30s. Banks will fail. Equipment dealers, car dealers, gas stations, grocery stores all rely on the ag economy that's here in eastern Idaho. The children in our schools, how many of them belong to families who work in some form of ag industry in eastern Idaho? It's horrible, and we need to fix it. And I would propose to you that it is not a water problem, it's a management problem, because we have water. Reservoirs are full, the mountains are covered in snow, the river's been flowing well. So why now? Why after we've planted our crops, we have crops in the ground, they're already growing. Now, in the middle of June, they pull a curtailment order to say, you must cease pumping water. The cost is huge. An acre of potatoes costs upward of $4,000 an acre to grow. How will that ever be recovered? They will not grow without water. And what will that do to everyone else that's reliant upon us in this area and the state of Idaho? What will the counties do for roads and bridges, police departments, ambulances, hospitals that rely on the tax base? Property like this will become worthless. Without water, the land doesn't have any value here.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to those who devise iniquity and plot evil upon their beds. Slakia. Didn't have the right version of the Bible. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in their power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. All right. So that's what's going on, man. This is not the famine that's coming to the world is not. It's a man-made famine, all right? Through the power of what? Esau, Edom, all right, who the Lord has and let this devil rule over the world for a short being, all right, for a short time, all right? And he's using, since he has the capability, the money, and the power, and the structure, all right, to put forth out this evil, that's exactly what he's planning on doing to depopulate the human population. All right. So we're coming into a famine, and on top of the lack of food that's about to go on, you're about to have war. All right, martial law through the streets. Now you have however many million immigrants have crossed the border, and all hell's about to break loose over here, man. All right. So let me grab a scripture real quick. All right, this is Second Esdras 6:22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. All right, yeah, like the man was saying in the video that all these things intertwine with each other. So hey, this is gonna land on other businesses. All right, you see, the American people think everything is a goddamn game, and they think every incident is isolated from one another. All right, when they're really entangled and entwined with each other. All right, you're gonna feel the effects of what's going on now. You're gonna feel it later. All right, people think, oh, it's in Ohio or Idaho, and hey, it's not gonna affect me where I live, and I'll be all right. But no, these things are gonna trickle down until it's affecting you and your family and your households, man. But you people are too ignorant to pay attention and watch the signs, man. Second Esdras 16:22, it says, "For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine." All right, so the Lord has already prophesied that there's going to be a large number of people that's going to perish for the lack of food. All right, it says, "And the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy." All right, going back to what I was saying about all the wars that's going to be happening and the martial law that's going to be happening. All right, all right, that's going to cause people to go, a lot of people to be killed. The scriptures talk about how a great number shall be taken from the earth, man. All right, so it's going to be a lot of death and destruction that's going upon the planet Earth. All right, and hey, famine is going to be one of the major contributors of the depopulation of the world, right? Famine, the lack of bread is going to be a major contributor to people losing their lives in America first and foremost, but all around the world. And hunger is a very painful way to die, man, because it's a slow, agonizing pain. It's a slow, agonizing death. So Lamentations 4:9, it says, "They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger, for these pine away, stricken through for the want of fruits of the field." Yeah, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. Yeah, because like I said before, it's a slow and agonizing death, man, to die from a lack of bread. All right, but these are the things that's coming upon the earth, man. All right, cannibalism is coming back upon the earth in full effect, man. All right, you people are gonna know what it feels like to go without. All right, because America is built on convenience. Yeah, a lot of people haven't missed a meal. All right, a lot of people, Jake go through hard times, but all right, Jake get link. All right, Jake, hey, it's things that Jake can do to supplement itself through his times, but that's coming to it. All help is gonna be taken out, man, unless you're gonna run and go get the C-hip, the Charagma implant. All right, this is one of the ways that E is gonna convince and coerce and trick people into bowing the knee to his new world order. All right, he's gonna make it real tough on you, and a lot of you people are gonna bow the knee, because you want to eat, and you have no faith in the Lord, all right, to feed you. When the Lord said, even his he feeds even the fowls of the earth. All right, how much more? Hey, for you, man, you're an Israelite. But 2/3 of our people are gonna lack the faith, all right, to stand up, to not bow down to Esau's will. And ultimately they're gonna be destroyed. You know? So this is Ezekiel 5:10. It says, therefore the fathers shall eat the sons in the midst of thee, and the sons shall eat their fathers, and I will execute judgments in thee, and the whole remnant of thee will I scatter into the winds. All right, so yeah, cannibalism, man, is coming back. Leviticus 26:29, and ye shall eat the flesh of your sons, and the flesh of your daughters shall ye eat. Yeah, like in the times of 70 AD when the Israelites were going through the Roman persecution. Hey, people were boiling their leather belts to eat them, man. That's how hungry people were getting, because you can actually eat leather. It's actually edible. All right, but it tastes like, I wouldn't know what it tastes like because I never had to resort to eating it. But could you imagine having to boil your goddamn belt and eat it? Eh? That's the type of times that people were coming right back off into, man. All right. It's that Zephaniah 1:2 says, I will utterly consume all things from off the land, saith the Lord. I will consume man and beast. I will consume the fowls of the heaven and the fishes of the sea, and the stumbling blocks with the wicked, and I will cut off ugly hair men from off the land, saith the Lord. Yeah, so the Lord is going to consume all these beasts off the earth, man. Like, people always, when they think about this type of destruction that's coming, they always think they're going to be the one in the woods catching deer and fishing, and all right, the first one to hit the Walmart and stock up, and yeah, but it's going to be designed for that to be very difficult for you to do. And even if you do happen to come off on it, it could easily be taken with the sword. All right, with the modern day sword is the gun, the missile, the weaponry. All right, it could easily be taken from you, man. All right, what is that? Slovakia. This is Second Esdras 16 chapter. I'm trying to figure out exactly where I want to start at. If I'm just start at 22 then. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and other that escape shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and shall no man comfort thee, for the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and sow it. The trees shall grape fruit, and none shall gather them. The grapes shall reap, and shall tread them, for all places shall be desolate of men, so that one man shall desire to see another and hear his voice. I'm gonna jump down to verse 31. And even so in these days there shall be 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. Yeah, people are going to be searching your house with the sword for what? The lack of bread that's going to be going on, man. All right, because there's going to be a lack of bread. Matter of fact, Second Esdras 15 and 19, it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with a sword and spoil their goods. All right, meaning take whatever they have and whatever they need from them, because the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And the word tribulation goes into trouble. All right, so this is what's coming, man. And you've been warned and warned and warned and warned and warned, but our people who just continue in folly and folly and folly. So with that, I'm going to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. All right, double honors to the apostles, the elders, a great meal song. Till next time, Akim Shalom.